Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Green shirt day today. The S&P 500 was up 1.9%. Really strong day. Actually, it's been a really strong week. This is the fourth day in a row we've had to the upside. And there's lots of different reasons for this. The Federal Reserve not raising rates, and some of the words that were said during the question and answer seem to, be well received by the market. Today, we found out that the productivity in the country is the highest it's been in the last 3 years, which just means that, although wages are increasing, we're getting more out of each person as far as that goes. So company profits are still continuing to do well. Although Apple did report after hours today, and their stock is down just because they're seeing some softness in their earnings, specifically I think because the pressure from China, not allowing iPhones in some of their buildings and what have you. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. However, we can attach all kinds of different news to what's going on here. Earnings are a big one. Definitely pay attention to earnings because it's been demonstrated throughout the years that earnings is a really, really strong correlation to the stock market growth or lack thereof, over the years. But really what we're seeing probably right here is we came down, kind of that story I've been talking about. We came down into that level of support between 4,200 and 4,050, finally found enough support to get things moving to the upside. And we're starting to see some big numbers now to the upside. This is what you look at when you see short covering. So again, when somebody shorts a stock, these big hedge funds are the main contributor to this, but they'll borrow the stock, sell it, hope that they can buy it back at a lower price. But if it goes up, it can go up in forever. So they could lose an infinite amount of money. So they get kind of what they call panic buying. And so that looked a lot like that today, very strong across the board. And then, that eventually starts to get all the different players that are out there looking at the market and saying, wow, I don't want to miss out on this big run up, or the market's taking off, or, hey, it's not going to fall down to a new low for the year, or, any of those types of things. And so it gives some confidence. And all of a sudden you start to see an even bigger move. So we're a little bit away from that. We are seeing some decent volume come through from these, days that are up. We didn't see that decent volume in the last, run up that we had back at the beginning of October. So this looks, more legitimate. We got seasonal, as I mentioned yesterday, on our side. November is the second best, month of the year. The next 6 months is the best 6 months of the year, for example. So this is a pretty good time right now. So it'd be really interesting to see if this can continue. We do often get what they call the Santa Claus rally, which is just kind of this November, December rally. I have seen oftentimes where we've had a drop the last couple of weeks of the year as all these big funds rebalance and such. But nonetheless, right now, we could be in for a decent run here if it continues. So look forward to seeing what's going to happen tomorrow. We will not be doing the show tomorrow. Easton's on vacation, but I will try to do a summary for what I saw happening for the week. And we will, kind of look at the whole thing and see what impact Apple had, on the market tomorrow also. But really good week, good time to be an investor. Lots of good things that are happening right now that I think are, I've been saying all along, the economy and the stock market are better than what I'm reading about. Lots of negativity out there as usual, because that's what sells. But this isn't that bad. It could get bad. Don't get me wrong, but it hasn't yet. So I like that, and we're starting to see some of these gains come from, I think, some of the real numbers that are coming through that are showing some of the positive things. So look forward to being able to talk to you tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Thank you.